What is up, everybody? I'm in my truck and I'm on my phone. And I wasn't gonna start filming anything, but I'm pretty irritated right now. I've been to. Oh, nice, and this road is closed, of course. Lovely. It's going great today. Everything's fine. I've been to so far 2 different auto parts stores. I'm about to go to my third, and then probably to Ace Hardware. Those auto parts stores are Advance and O'Reilly's, which in my experience are the best too. But they have failed me today. Nobody carries the long motor mount bolt for a small block Chevy, or they carry one. Why? So I've been sitting here thinking, just getting myself fired up, and a cop, perfect. If I can ever pull this deal off and actually make any kind of money on this deal, being the YouTube thing, I'm gonna open a auto parts store. That, well, I guess it'd be more of a hot rod shop at this point, because apparently auto parts stores don't really carry auto parts for stuff that us people work on. And the idea would be, if I don't make any money, I don't make any money. If it pays for itself to stay open, that's fine. I'll try and make money somewhere else. But this crap sucks. It happens to me more than I care to admit, where I have to run around town trying to find parts that are like not difficult parts. And I understand they gotta cater to what the majority of things that are on the road, but it's just crazy to me. Not a single person. You're talking about a motor mount bolt that was used for, I don't know, 60 years or something. Maybe more than that. I don't even know. And they don't have 2 of them in stock? It doesn't make sense. But anyway, that's my rant to start the video. And I'm gonna try and finish running around. And who knows? We might be out of time to put a motor in. Also, there's snow flurries outside. So that's great. Everything's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. We're back at the house finally. Now that I'm properly irritated. Anyway, I've ranted enough already in this video. Here's what we ended up with. We got some starter bolts. Don't know if you guys can read that. And we got hardware. We ended up at Ace, the helpful hardware place. I don't know why I did that. It's basically everyone in this town is losing their mind because we're expected to get like a couple inches of snow in 2 days. Not even today or tomorrow. So it's just chaos right now. Yeah, I gotta get to work. I've wasted like an hour and a half because nobody wants to carry parts that anyone needs. Or when I say anyone, I mean me, because I'm pretty important. Motor is here, needs to go there. And as much as there's a big part of me that's like, just try to fit it with the hood on, I'm probably not gonna try and fit it with the hood on. So I need to get the hood pulled off this thing by myself, which is gonna be exciting. I just got myself a couple old towels out of the house. We're gonna lay across the cowl, and I'm gonna see if I can't muscle that thing off. And then once we do that, now cut back to this clip. When I'm fighting this thing, the motor should go in relatively easy. Probably not, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. The other thing I gotta do is I gotta finish. I bought this throttle linkage thing. Because this was a factory 6-cylinder car, it had like a weird like down facing bracket. It needs that one, and I need to finish installing it because I think it'll be a nightmare to do it once the motor's in. So I need to do that, and I'll get pulling the hood off, and then we can hopefully slam the motor in. I'm not setting too big goals on what I get done today because there are snowflakes coming into my carport. It's great working conditions, but we're just gonna get as far as we can. Hopefully we get the motor bolted in and stuff, and I don't know, do some tinkering. So hang on, I know we're way into this video and I've just been talking, but I'm gonna get to work now. Okay. Is that how I start every scene? Probably. Okay. I'm gonna describe this a little bit. For being honest, the hood doesn't fit all that great right now, so I'm not super worried about it. But it'll at least get us close when we go to put this back together. There's lots of ways to do this. Scribing is one of the hardest to see, but it's got the least impact. So that's what I did. It'll be fine. And just start. Luckily, none of that stuff was really permanently assembled anyway. So when you're taking the hood off by yourself, I take the top bolt out first because the leverage on the weight of the hood is going to hold it down. So you want to take top one out first, leave the bottom one in, do the same thing on that side, and then you can kind of do one side at a time and set it down on the cowl, and then try and lift it without dropping it or messing the paint up. That would be fun. Little working by yourself tip. Okay, now let's see if we can carefully. Okay, this is when it starts getting hairy. Especially when I got all this crap in the way. It's gonna end up being a problem, but we'll figure it out. You really gotta use your head when you're taking the hood off. Literally and figuratively. Oh God. Now this is when you're in the danger zone. Okay. That's something. I don't see why they had to make these things so heavy. This motor's right in the way. It's perfect. Oh. Okay, don't fall. Success. Just if for some reason the weather's not a good enough reason to believe me on how cold it is, that is ice. So, you know, perfect conditions to be putting a motor in. Wouldn't change it for the world. Unless I had money for a shop, then I probably would. Anyway, I'm about to get this set up. I'll show you guys this to just, you know, pile stuff over there. That's fine. I'm about to get this set up to put in. I did buy one of these leveling deals, which is awesome. But if you're gonna buy, it was only like, I bought it because it was super cheap on Amazon, which is probably why I had an issue with it. It comes with these chains, which look pretty good, except for they're too short for you to, like, if you have, I guess if you had the intake off, they'd work, or if you had no cylinder heads on it, it'd work. I have both of those things on mine, so it wouldn't work with those, so I had to pick up chain, my own chain that was longer, so I can run it down here. The unfortunate part about that is the 2 lengths of chain I bought were twice as much as the leveling thing, so I ended up spending a lot of money. But just from putting the clutch on in the last video, I used it to help be able to line up transmission and stuff, and it is very helpful. So I'm gonna get all that hooked up, start cranking this thing up in the air, and see if we can't get her slid home. Come on. It's cold, baby, it's cold outside. I'm back. Weather update, still colder than crud, so that's good. Car update, are you ready? Boom. We got the motor in the car. Few things. Well, it took me some screwing around to get everything lined up. Everything ended up working out good. It's a good idea when you have a bunch of stuff that's never really gone together before, like the motor mounts and stuff. Leave them loose, so you got plenty of wiggle room. And it just took me a little while to get everything fit up together. Wasn't a big deal though. I did run into a problem with the transmission, which I'll show you guys the best I can. It hit the floor, which I'll be honest, I wasn't really expecting. I did make some clearance for it. Basically what I did is I jacked up the transmission until it was holding the car up in the air, and it indented the floor in the parts that were hitting. I don't know, it's not dumb if it works, right? So I've got a little bit of clearance there. we're gonna have to do a bunch of work on the tunnel anyway to get that shifter to work, so I'm not too worried about it right now. Everything is bolted up and mounted, so pretty happy about that. I had a suspicion I wasn't gonna be able to use the exhaust manifolds. I have confirmed that. Just doing a little bit of screwing around with different stuff. The next thing I want to do is I want to crawl under this thing and see if the drive shaft I got with it is gonna work. Okay, you guys are not gonna be able to see nothing, but if you see the little shiny spot right there and right there, that's where I had an issue with the transmission hitting. So we got, I don't know, a 1/16, maybe an 1/8 of clearance now, so we're gonna roll with that for a little bit. I need to get these U-joint caps off of here. And I brought the wrong size wrench. Just, what size, what is this? Why is this here? Did I accidentally know I was gonna grab the wrong wrench? It's a weird little miracle, but I'll take it. Take all the wins I can get. Okay. Why is this? This is not looking good. Don't tell me this yoke is the wrong spline. That would really grind my gears. Well, I guess I better investigate that. Perfect. Can you guys see? This is a terrible angle. Let me see. Let me do a little research here, because I know you can't see, but the yoke will not go in the transmission that is up there somewhere. So hang on, let me figure some stuff out. I can't believe this. I've got good news, I've got better news, and I've got best news. Unbelievable scenario here. This yoke ended up being the wrong spline. Now, because I'm a hoarder and I don't like to throw stuff away, this is a yoke that came with the drive shaft for the S10, and I needed a different yoke on it. So I hanged it onto it because, you know, rainy day situations. And today was that rainy day. Well, snowy, I guess, not rainy. So not only do I have the yoke that I need to put on this drive shaft, I have a brand new U-joint ready to go, correct sizes, I think. And to top it all off, the drive shaft's the right length. With that yoke slid in the transmission, I was able to take a measurement, and I do believe we're gonna be mint. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, stuff usually doesn't work out like that for me. But I don't know, today must be a great day. I'm really glad that I came out instead of sitting in the house crying about how cold it is. So just remember, a day working on your hot rod's better than a day sitting inside wishing you were working on your hot rod. So I'm gonna get set up and knock this all apart. Probably just time lapse it for you guys, because you've probably seen a million U-joints get replaced. I've done it a couple times on my channel alone, And yeah, we throw a drive shaft in this thing today. Come on. Do, 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 do. Hi there. We got our shaft prepared. Oh crap. Lost the too much stuff working on the ground. Really is great. I really love it. I'm hoping my starter is supposed to be here literally any minute. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but everyone's terrified of the snow that's supposed to be coming, and it got delayed. But if it comes today with enough time, we might be able to put that on. Hopefully this drive shaft actually works out like I think it is going to, because I've been known to screw up some measurements, you know. Okay, we're in there. And it's hard to believe, but I think we're just about perfect. I didn't change this rear U joint because honestly it looks pretty new. So why screw up a good thing, you know? If I need to change it later, I will. Now I'm not going to be able to. Oh, owie. Owie. Oh, it's right in my eye. How's that even happen? I got glasses on. I don't have the rear end jacked up at the moment, so hopefully I can get these in. Whew. Whatever went in my eye is still there, in case you're wondering. And my hands are dirty, which means my face is about to be dirty. That's fine. Unfortunately, I think I might have to jack the rear end up and rotate this. I was hoping to get away with not doing it, but it's not looking too hot. I can't tell you guys how relieved I am that this drive shaft worked out. Not that I, you know, couldn't figure it out if it didn't, but just it's just one less thing to have to sort out when you're putting together a car that you bought in pieces. The less you gotta sort out, the better. Also, that was a little hack. I don't know if you guys can even see anything, but sometimes you can kind of angle the U-joint and get the saddles to go by the drive shaft. I really should have taken these out and cleaned them, because these threads appear to be pretty jacked. But I'm gonna do the right thing and just cross-thread them on. Hey, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know. I got these are the headers that I got with the car. They seem to, they're already in a car, a similar combination, so they should go right in place, right? Because headers always fit. I did have to run to the auto parts store, and I got some header bolts. I also picked up collector gaskets, which I will not be ready for today, probably. Not probably, definitely. But I'm gonna see if I can get the headers put in. My starter's here. It's in the mailbox. I gotta go get it, which sounds weird. I didn't think it would fit in the mailbox, but the mailman shoved it in the mailbox. So I need to go get that. But yeah, let's just get to work and see how far we can get. I think the passenger side header is gonna have to come to the bottom, because I kind of messed with it a little bit. So I'm gonna set you guys up, and you won't be able to see nothing. It's just the way it is. So hang on. It's pretty bad when even headers that have been on a car require a little bit of bashing. Like, you just can't install them without beating on them. At least that's my experience this far. It's hitting the bolt for the upper control arm. It's keeping it from, and that, when the car gets in alignment, that might solve that problem, honestly, because this car, okay, there you are. The car's not got an alignment since it got all that CPP stuff put on, and I think it needs to be shimmed out, which would correct some of this. But we're gonna do the right thing and bash the header anyway. Why not? I'm gonna do that, and then keep fitting them, I guess. We'll see how it goes. we have a motor in the car. I got the headers done. The camera died during time lapse, but you didn't miss anything. It's just a bunch of in and out, just trying to get them to fit. Let me see if I can show you. The header is in. It's tighter than a frog's behind on the passenger side, but driver's side's got a bunch of room. I kind of threw plug wires on it just to get an idea of what that was going to look like. A couple of them we're going to have issues out of. That's one of the things I hate about headers, but it's just the way she goes. So I feel like we did pretty good today, considering I did a bunch of running around wasting time looking for hardware and stuff. So I got motors bolted in, headers are hooked up, obviously transmission's in, drive shaft's in. We got a long ways to go, but we're headed in the right direction. So I say so a lot. It's okay. I'm gonna end this video in the exact opposite way I started. So I need to be cleaned up about a half hour ago. So we're gonna get the hood put on this thing and call it a day, because like I said, in 2 days we're supposed to get a bunch of snow and I don't want the hood off of it. So yeah, I told you, I say it a lot. I'm gonna set you guys up and we're gonna do the reverse process of what we did first thing this morning, and that'll wrap up our day. So I think this thing's gotten heavier. Okay, don't drop it. Okay. Whew. Okay. Ooh. Upsy daisy. Easy. Gentle. Gentle. Oh man, getting too old for this. No, I'm not. I just like to complain. Okay. It's going fine. Everything's fine. God bless America. Woo. Okay. Whew. That's cross ready. That's cross ready. Maybe I should start it by hand. God dang it. I didn't even look for my scribe mark. That's fine. I guess I didn't look for it because I can't see it. Oh, good enough for Hoots 4. Okay. Thank you guys. If you watch this video or any of my other videos, I appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one, where we'll start diving into a bunch of the little stuff we gotta get done now. See you.